Martin Luther's involvement in shaping the Bible and his role, direct and indirect, in the suppression of women in spiritual contexts. Who was Martin Luther? Lived 1483 to 1546 Germany. Role: Catholic monk turned reformer, founder of the Protestant Reformation. Famous for writing the 95 Theses 1517, challenging the Catholic Church's corruption, particularly the sale of indulgences. Involvement with the Bible, translation for the people. Luther translated the Bible into German from Latin, making it readable to ordinary people for the first time. This was revolutionary, breaking the Church's monopoly on scriptural interpretation. Shaping the Protestant canon, Luther rejected several books from the Catholic Bible like the Apocrypha and questioned the legitimacy of books like James, Revelation, and Hebrews. His choices reflected his theological biases, favoring salvation by faith alone, downplaying works and mysticism, suppression of women. While Luther's work was foundational for spiritual reform, his views on women were deeply shaped by the patriarchal norms of his time, and they reinforced rather than challenged the marginalization of women. Women's spiritual role limited. Luther believed a woman's primary calling was to be a wife and mother. He taught that women should not preach, lead, or teach scripture publicly, effectively shutting them out of theological authority. Reinforced male authority. Luther upheld male headship in the household and church, aligning with Pauline interpretations. For example, wives, submit to your husbands. This helped institutionalize gender hierarchy in Protestant churches for centuries. Rejected mystical feminine teachings. Luther had no interest in the mystical or esoteric traditions that honored the divine feminine, inner vision, or female prophets, traditions often carried through suppressed texts and female-led spiritual movements. In summary, Martin Luther liberated access to Scripture, breaking the grip of the Catholic hierarchy. But at the same time, he shaped a selective version of the Bible based on his doctrines. Upheld patriarchal norms that silenced women's spiritual voices, played a part perhaps unintentionally in erasing the sacred feminine from mainstream Christianity. His legacy is a double-edged sword, a force for reform but also a contributor to the continued spiritual imbalance between masculine and feminine energies.